Here we are with a new video. Today, we are finally talking about the talent tree that was recently released in Naraka, Bladepoint, and we'll get to know the various bonuses. To reach the maximum level of unlockable points, you need to reach account level 18, and then you can use them to unlock the various branches available. In the red solar part, we find all the bonuses related to the ultimate ability. As the first unlockable branch, we have Savagery, which will provide you with a 120% rage increase per second. By obtaining the first bonus, we have the possibility to choose two available branches. By unlocking Enrage, we will get an increase in rage caused by damage dealt by 3 times 16.9%. On the opposite side of the branch, we can unlock Resolve, which will increase rage from damage received from the opponent by a percentage of 3.67, 7.34, 11%. Continuing along the Enrage branch, we find the Convert branch, which will provide us with an 18% rage increase for 15 seconds upon eliminating an enemy. Once Convert is unlocked, we can access another Enrage if we continue along that branch. But on the opposite side of Convert, we find Rampage, which will provide us with 15% rage. Continuing along the branch, we will find another Resolve bonus, and as a bonus obtainable by following one of the two available sides, we find Aegs, which, by using the ultimate, will give us a 20% damage reduction for 10 seconds. In the purple lunar part, we find as the first bonus Blunt, which will provide a 10% damage reduction when your opponent attacks you with a charged strike that can be blue, gold, or purple. Continuing along one of the two branches, we find Guard, which after a parry will provide a 2.55 7.5% damage reduction for 10 seconds. On the opposite branch, we can unlock Warmth, which will give you a revival speed increase for a companion by a percentage of 3.3, 6.6, 10%. Continuing along the Guard branch, we obtain Agile, which, after a parry, will allow us to dodge and complete the parry animation. On the other side of the branch, we find Rejuvenate, which will provide a 35% damage reduction for 5 seconds when reviving a companion. Continuing along the two sides, we find another Warmth and Agile, and upon completing one of the two branches, Brace will be unlockable, providing you with 115 HP regeneration upon countering an opponent. For the green Omni part, we find Dexterity, which gives you a 5% reduction in the cost for each dodge or quick dash with the dagger or fan. Continuing along the branch, we find Vigor, which will give a stamina recovery per second of +1 plow plus 3%, which is a really great bonus. On the other side of the branch, we find Fast Grapple, which provides an 8.33%, 16.66%, 25% speed increase when using the grappling hook. Continuing along the branch, we find Origin, which provides 1 healing berry, 3 armor powders, and 3 grappling hooks. Respectively, we find Long Reach, a +130 distance with the grappling hook. Continuing along the branch, we find Fast, Grapple, and Vigor again, and the final bonus, Genius, provides an 18% cooldown reduction for the primary ability that can be used with the F key. As the last branch, the blue Origin part, we find Bonanza, which gives you a 1/1000 luck when opening gold or green stashes. Following one of the two available branches, we have Wealth, which every 10 seconds gives us the possibility to gain +115, +130, +45 Dark Tide coins. Continuing along that branch, we have Golden, which provides 1500 Dark Tide coins at the start of each match. Continuing, we find another Wealth, and the final unlockable bonus is Broker, which provides an 8% discount for you and your companions on all items found in in-game shops. If continuing the other side, we find Miracle, which provides plus 200, plus 400, plus 600 luck, and then Deft, which gives you 35% more Dark Tide coins for completing each scroll quest. Continuing, we find another Miracle. For solo mode, the talent bonuses that each character should more or less have are these. For the red solar bonuses, I recommend taking Savagery, unlocking the first Resolve branch, and also unlocking Rampage. In the green Omni part, I would unlock the entire branch starting with Dexterity, unlocking all levels of Vigor until reaching Genius. The other bonuses are much more useful for duo or trio modes. But since I don't play those modes, I can't provide you with valid talent builds. For solo, I bring you these three alternative builds with which I have found myself very well. A tier list with the talent builds I have used and with which I have found myself very well will be released soon. But now let's move on to the Tenacity treasure and their wonderful skins. We are greeted by our Sakura angel with this beautiful extreme outfit dedicated to Cherry Blossom, a dress really detailed in every aspect. The second extreme we can find is a stunning weapon skin with a very detailed electric animation. For the star category, we have this weapon skin for the katana, where Spring is also a protagonist, but the butterfly on the handle is stunning. Moving on, we find Revelation for Wukin, a very beautiful skin. For Feria Shen, we have the Nine Song, Mountain Spirits, which also reminds me of my childhood spent in the mountains with butterflies in spring. For the Queen of the Seas, we have the Nine Song, Lady Xiang, which I must say is phenomenal because it greatly evokes the effect of sea waves and the colors of the bays. Also from the Nine Song collection, we find for Hadi this fantastic outfit that pairs perfectly with the extreme duels. Again, we see meticulous attention to the electric details in Hadi's arm, making this skin incredible and gorgeous. Another weapon skin that I really liked with the release of these crates is Fearbringer, which I find truly amazing. But I don't understand what detail makes me love it. Maybe you can write it in the comments. For the fan, I wouldn't know which skin to choose anymore, because with each release, I'm amazed by the beauty and finish of these fans. We also find the accessory matching Valda's outfit Rippled Waters. For our Tiger Man, we have the antagonist of Poor Tigers, the Claw Trap, which I really like. Back to Hadi, we also have, matching his outfit, a blue, beak-shaped mask, which is very nice. But let's move on to the hairstyles. For Liam Liu, we have Snowy Wind in a lighter version and a grayer version, which in my opinion is not bad. Also for Kurumi, we have two versions of her hairstyle. The first one lighter on top, fading into pink below, and the second one almost blonder, fading into pink. I really like it. It's really gorgeous. Moving on to less rare rewards, we find Dragon's Courage, this very cute and elegant blue dress. Also for the Courage series, we have this for our Shayol Way, nothing special in my opinion, but well made. For the pistol, we have a blue variant, Drowned Grace. Moving on to the Nunchaku, we find Earthen Tempest Violite Skin, really very beautiful, even if very simple. We also have Skybeam for the Heng Sword, with a red sheath and handle, very beautiful. We find this shell for Tarka G Depth's shell, and Calligraphy Brush for Justina Gu, which I don't find particularly beautiful, even though it matches many previously released sets. For Tessa, we have Violet Box Accessory, very refined and decisive. Moving on to the available backgrounds, we first find Osmantus, which matches very well with my Yoto Heim. Ding Vessel, which isn't clearly visible because of my base but is still nice. For Zai, we find Merchant Ship Firefly, which I find fantastic, and highly matchable with previously released sets. For Viper, we find Ancient Cenotaph, which reminds me a lot of bases already released for other characters. For Tianhai, we find Monolith Rage, which reminds me of Two-Face with this division of blue and pink colors with all these details. For Yueshan, we have Martial Scholar, simple but beautiful base. Finally, we have some emotes, the first one for Shiel Wei in Ultimate Mode. For today, the video is over. Remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like or a comment, and activate the bell for notifications of my videos. Thank you.